Do you want to never run out of your cold market again? Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to prospect and reach out to your cold market on Instagram. I have created a proven method on how to prospect, how to find people online, and how to take that, very scary cold market, turn it into your warm market where you now are having people approaching you and asking you more questions about what it is that you do. Now, in fact, I have helped and I have taught this method to hundreds of social sellers where now they're creating and generating more leads into their business of quality and qualified people who are asking them how can they get started. So if you want this, the exciting thing is right here in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly my method. Hey there, Katelyn Redding here. I am the CEO of a video marketing agency and I'm the founder of Stop the Scroll. And it was actually through my agency where I started, or how Stop the Scroll was really born, because I had a lot of people in network marketing coming to my agency and asking to, for advice or to become a client with me. And that's when I realized there was a big gap in the industry. Now, I actually also run a network marketing business myself. So I did know the industry. And what I realized is that people didn't have the marketing strategies and skills to implement to really grow their business in the online space, the virtual space that we're in right now. And 2020 really taught us how vital social media and the skills and know-how to really build a business on social media, and how that was so vital to surviving in this virtual world we're in. And that's really, like I said, how Stop the Scroll was born, where I just really let my heart out and decided to help this amazing industry. So if that is something that you're looking for and adding into your own business, then just simply hit the subscribe button, because right here on this channel, it is dedicated to all social sellers who are really looking to expand their reach, get seen as that credible source online, and have people have an invested and intrigued interest in what it is that you do. So subscribe to this channel right here. So the first things that I really want to address right off the hop in this video is the terms like prospecting or recruiting, and how actually, when you're using my method and my strategies, there is no such thing as a cold market. You will only ever have a warm market and talk to people in your warm market. In the business world, you never, ever, ever approach your cold market. You never cold ask anybody. Now, I want to say that yes, you approach your cold market, but again, in this video, I'm going to teach you how you do that. Now, let's address the whole prospecting and recruiting and why I encourage you to actually eliminate that from your language. We are in a relationship building business. We're all about meeting people, building a relationship, and really making friends in this industry. So by using languages and terms like prospecting and recruiting, what you're really doing is you're making the outcome about you. And now you're putting dollar signs and numbers on people's forehead. That's the exact thing that they do not want. People who aren't in this industry, they look at this industry because people are putting those numbers on their foreheads and having that mass production where we talk as many people as we possibly can in hopes that, maybe 10 people would actually be interested in taking a closer look. What I'm actually going to teach you, and this is my method, is how to engage with people, how to build and form a relationship, and how to essentially make that relationship, or I should say guide the relationship into making sure that this business is the right fit for them. So the first thing that you need to do if you really want to, never have a cold market again or ever have to approach your cold market is you got to change your bio. You need to niche down, because this is going to categorize people or categorize who you're talking to and really the type of people that you want in your business. So that's niching down. Now, you want your bio to be nice and slick and perfect, because as people are coming across you on social media, on Instagram, they're going to read what it is that you do. And if your Instagram bio is about you and not about how you can help them, they're not interested. They're not even going to think twice about you and just keep on scrolling by. Now, the next piece of this is to making sure that you're continually and consistently creating intriguing and engaging content. Again, think of it as people are coming across and seeing you and finding you online. They're reading your bio, they're sticking around because they're intrigued by your bio, and then they're going to start looking at your content and reading your captions. So if your content is blah and bland, well, they're not going to be intrigued enough to stick around. Curiosity isn't going to build in them. So making sure that you're consistently showing up with the content is another important piece if you never want to cold market again. Now, going alongside your content is making sure that you're always providing a CTA, a call to action. Every single post, every piece of content you have should have a call to action. People are lazy, really, when it comes to social media. So if you aren't telling them exactly what you want them to do or where you want them to go after reading or watching or listening to your content, they're not going to do it on their own. So provide them the means of clicking your link or go watch this or whatever it is that you have to allow that funnel to continuously flow. And the other piece, and this is kind of going to be the true factor and really how you're going to find and meet new people, is hashtags. Yes, hashtags are everything, and I already created a video on how to find hashtags, how to create hashtags, so just simply go watch that video right here if you want to learn my hashtag strategy and how you can implement and make it so much easier for your content. Now, hashtags, what you're really actually going to do with your hashtags is you're going to start using that as a way of meeting new people. So go to the hashtags that you're using and follow them and start looking through and scrolling through the similar people who are using your hashtags. These are the people who will be in your niche. Obviously, if they're using the same hashtags, they're probably identifying with the same things within your niche. So go to the hashtags, search people on there, and then when you're looking at them and really looking through their content, watching their highlights, watching their stories, you're going to allow yourself to identify if that person fits with your ideal client or business partner avatar. If they do, then you start the system. So the system really goes from making sure that you warm them up. Remember, they're cold. They're complete strangers to you and you are to them. So don't just go immediately start messaging them because that is weird. And in fact, if that was you, how would that make you feel? Would you enjoy somebody just coming in and going right to your DMs, messaging you about something that you have or business opportunity or products? That's weird. In fact, I bet you're probably getting those messages yourself and you probably don't respond. So if you're sitting there wondering why people are ghosting you or wondering why your reach out methods are not working, again, think about what you're doing. We need to warm them up. So how do you warm them up? Well, you simply start by engaging with them, by starting slow and liking some of their posts, commenting on their posts, getting a conversation started in the comment sections of the posts. The DMs, you need it to be last, okay? I'm going to tell you a little bit why in a bit, but you start to warm them up, start to get them noticing you, and once they start to notice you and start to engage with you, that is basically them telling you that, hey, I want to learn more about you. Let's build a relationship. Again, now you're not attaching an outcome to anybody. You're not saying, okay, they commented back or they've messaged me in my DMs. That means I can go ahead and ask them about your business. No, you don't know anything about them. So how do you even know if this is a fit for them? How do you actually get inside of somebody's DMs? Now, you have to do it in the least creepiest way possible. And the way that you do that is by going in and watching their stories. So again, I want to guide you through this process here a little bit. So you've warmed them up, meaning you've liked some posts, you comment on their posts, they're commenting back, they're noticing you. So that way when you go to watch somebody's stories, which stories are a really personal view, people, right? They're sharing and showing inside their world. If they have kids, they're perhaps showing you your kids. That's a very personable place to be. So if you're going into somebody's stories, watching their stories, that is a little bit too much, too soon, right? Again, If you're thinking about relationships here, again, think about what it's like when you start dating somebody, right? What are your kind of rules? Do you like to just go out on a few dates before to get to know the person before you full out commit to them, right? So once they've responded back to you and you're now watching their stories, you're quick replying, you're starting conversations, or you're replying it to their stories, do you see how that has now led you into the DMs? And now you can really let the conversation go from there. I just want to reiterate a few things. You're building a relationship and you're just starting conversations. You're not immediately going through products and business. You need to learn about them. You need to identify what it is or how your business or products can really help them solve a problem. If you don't know that about somebody, it means they're not ready. You're going to enter weirdo land, and if you go in and saying, hey, have you ever thought about this? Have you ever considered a business like that? That is crossing the barrier too soon. That's jumping the line too soon. And if you kind of want to learn a little bit more about that, go watch this video right here where I talked a lot more about my discovery call system. Okay, so I bet you're wondering, you have met somebody online or you started engaging with people online and you've started this system, this funnel process to really turning that conversation over to the DMs. But now what? Maybe they're interesting, maybe they don't even know it. How do you actually place them appropriately into your business? Well, I am providing you with an absolutely free resource that most people pay for, and this is my flowchart. So basically how this works is after I have a call or book a call with somebody, a discovery call with them, I place them according to them into my business according to what they have responded with or where their interest level is. And placing them appropriately will really make sure that feel like they're being heard and listened to and will actually take action rather than telling them to start a business when they really actually didn't want to start a business at all. So if you want access to my flowchart, just go to the link below this video and download it right there. This is a game-changing flowchart. You can give this to your new members of your team, and this is a way that you're continually just going to work your business. You're going to implement this funnel that I just touched in this video. You're going to connect them onto a call, a discovery call, and then after that discovery call, you're going to place them into your business following my flowchart. So go download that free resource right away and watch your business grow and explode. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure to give that a thumbs up. In fact, I want you to comment below this video and tell me what was the biggest eye-opening thing that you learned. And in fact, tell me if you downloaded that flowchart. If you want to learn how you can expand your reach, get seen by the masses, have more people interested in what it is that you do and asking you how they can get started, well, just hit that subscribe button because obviously you can tell right here on this channel, I'm going to teach you exactly how to scale and grow your network marketing business using these passive marketing strategies that I implement in my own businesses. So make sure to go watch some of these videos over here, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified every week when I post a new video. And with that, guys, I will see you next week.